my god, I gotta shave. It looks like someone penciled that in on my face. It doesn't look real. Looks like I'm trying to sneak in to get someone to buy me booze or something. That's bad. Just left Target, and the Target checkout things, I got to. They have, they want you to take part in this humiliation ritual at the self-checkout. When you get the fucking change comes back to you, they have a little chute that like spits the fucking change on the floor. And then they want you to bend over like a fucking Jew and pick it up. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go on the filthy floor and pick up the coins. They can have it. They can have the money. They don't have to have it set up like that, but they do. It's a fucking chute that just blows the fucking change out of there. And I don't know, they want to see you bend over. Everything's on film. So I'm sure the fucking perverts look at it later and just stare at asses. I don't put any of that shit behind, you know, beyond anybody here. So, lately I've been whining about how I don't get to talk about stuff and other people do and all that other kind of shit. Well, then I saw this today, and I'm like, fuck this. This dude, right, it's a video about PIZZAGATE, and he put PIZZAGATE in the fucking title. In the past, well, even now, I'm worried about even saying the word PIZZAGATE. But we're going to have a little experiment here today. Going to share with you my PIZZAGATE trading card collection. Now, I was all over this thing from the very beginning. I have a deep knowledge of this whole thing. I watched it every single step of the way. I have quite a bit of, I don't know what you would call it, information, saved files up in the cloud that pertain to this thing. Back when I used to have when I used to use a PC, I had a lot more. I had a ton of this shit. I still have quite a few things. I have the Clinton emails. I have a lot of, what's his faces, Jimmy Pied Piper comment there. I have a lot of his emails, a lot of his Instagram posts. I have a lot of shit. The Pegasus Museum, all the stuff. Just sitting there. But you can't really show it to anybody, except on like 4chan. Occasionally someone will make a poll thread on PIZZAGATE. It's a good spot to get stuff. To share stuff and pick stuff up. But yeah. A couple of years ago I started finding these online. These PIZZAGATE cards. And if you were to print them out, you could actually play a game with them. Like, they all have points and they have rules for each one. It's like a trading card game. Whoever came up with this thing thought them out pretty well. Unless they're just based on something else, I don't know. But what's good about them is each card has a lot of information about each thing that happened, you know, about each part of the PIZZAGATE story. If you want, I could always email these to you. I could send them to you. Just hit me up at my thechadti@gmail.com. The email is in my bio description. Just kind of moving along slowly here. Moving along singing a song, trying to stay out of people's way. But yeah, it's stuff I would have loved to have talked about. But I can't. I got in trouble for it once here. But then again, it was a video that had other stuff in it too, so I don't know. But I'm going to try to do it right now, and I'm going to put it in the title. Just see what happens. PIZZAGATE trading card collection. So I'm going to put them up on the screen here, and you can take a look at them. Again, whoever put these together did a fantastic job. When this stuff first started hitting, I saw, and you saw, well, we saw, everybody saw the origins of some of the stuff, some of the phrases and terms that we have now, including fake news. The day after all this stuff hit, they had John Podesta, right? He was on one of these TV shows, Skippy, the guy, you will call me your father, that guy. He was the Hillary Clinton campaign manager, who also has a hot dog stand here in Hawaii, apparently. Whatever the fuck that means. That was in the emails too. Can't wait to come to your hot dog stand in Honolulu, John. I don't even want to know what that means. But he was on the news, sitting with the correspondent, and they were talking about the things that come out in the emails, and he said, "No, that is fake news." And I said, "Fake news?" It was the first time I ever heard that term. He's like, "Yeah, the news that is coming out from there is just fake news. It's fake news planted for us to blah, blah, blah." And I'd never heard the term before, first time. Very next day, Trump was having a press conference. He wasn't president yet. And I think he was on the campaign trail. Maybe did he just get in? I don't know. Timeline's a little fuzzy. But at any rate, it was him talking to a crowd of people. And then he used the term when addressing someone from CNN. And I'm like, oh, Trump probably heard it, right? He heard Podesta say it, and now he's using it as like a screw you type of thing. Because even though these guys are all on the same side, they still compete against each other. These different evil fucking cults. Like Podesta, he's part of the Moloch crew, whereas Trump is part of the Jesuit Saturn worshipping crew. And while they do have the same evil ends, by meaning, you know, enslaving us all and keeping us all as cattle, they compete with each other for power, and they try to fuck each other over. So it's very likely that he was using that term to bust Podesta's balls. I don't know. But after Trump used it, it took off in the vernacular. But it comes from Podesta. He was the first one to use it when they were asking him about some of the stuff, the PIZZAGATE emails. Now, of course, the whole world came out and said this is all fake, it's all bullshit and everything, without ever having a reason for why some of these emails exist. Why was Barack Obama ordering like 5,000 hot dogs and 5,000 pizzas at 3 in the morning to the White House? You know, like what? No one ever had an answer for that stuff, but they'll tell you, you know, it's not real, it's all fake. But then, why is Hillary Clinton telling John that she's going to sacrifice a chicken in her backyard to Moloch? It's in an email. You know, it's like, it exists. I have a copy of it. What do you say about that? Kind of weird. Those things are never addressed. They just say the whole thing is fake. Then they had that idiot guy, that plant, that shooter who came and shot at Karma Pizza, who is an actor. He has an IMDb page. He's just the guy that they hired to do this thing, and he's to pretend to be a concerned citizen, shows up there, shoots at the place, and wouldn't you know it, the only bullet that goes into the place hits the hard drive on their computer, therefore wiping out anything they had on their computer. So if the FBI tried to claim it or someone wanted to see it, well, we don't have it anymore. This crazy guy came and shot our computer. We don't have this stuff anymore. Pretty convenient. But when everyone's on your side, as far as the media, local authorities, you know, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. And there's nothing the regular people can do. But that whole thing, that whole PIZZAGATE thing, what it did for me is it made me realize what we were up against here. Because watching this all go down, watching this information come out, me reading all this stuff, other non-senior stuff, saving pieces, I just assumed there would be men of means, good men, who would follow up on this, who take care of this. It was all blatant. It was all right there. I know everything. All these people know everything. We can look at it. It's all right in front of us, you know. And when no one did anything, or even said anything, it was a real black-pilling moment for me. It was like, wow, there really are no good guys here. There's fucking bad guys and fucking badder guys. You know, the good guys are us, and that's it. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up feel. And you know, I always kind of figured everyone's a fucking scumbag, but you know, that kind of sealed it for me. Everyone's a scumbag. You know, they're all scumbags. All working for Satan. In Satan's world, Satan has full spectrum dominance on this area right now. But yeah, if you don't know much about PIZZAGATE, it's definitely worth looking into because it's absolutely real. You know, there's more information out there than you would need to make a determination that there's some validity to this being an actual thing. You know, I mean, there's more than enough more than enough information. And if you see anything, if you want to get a copy of these cards, I can send the cards over to you. I don't have all of them. I think I'm missing like 6 of them. A good thing, a good place to look, right, is if you type it into Yandex. Google will hide these. You won't find these on Google. Go to Yandex image search if you don't want to deal with me. Go to Yandex image search and type in PIZZAGATE cards. And most of them should come up. Now they rotate out. Sometimes new ones will be there. Sometimes old ones will be there. It depends on how recent someone's posted them. You know, so it's worth having. I would be cool one day to sort of print those out if possible, and actually make like a workable deck out of them. That'd be a really interesting game to play, you know. But almost home. Gotta take in some stuff I just picked up at Target. Oh, I'll show you what I got at Target. See, I'm not racist, guys. Look. Not racist. I am keeping them in the package though, just to be safe. Till next time, don't blame the teacher, blame the school.